Right guys, there's a few of you out there that have asked me how I create my mud effects on my vehicles, so I'm going to do a quick tutorial today to show you what I do. Okay, this is the tank that I should be applying the mud effects to, along the lower part of the tank and tracks. So what I've done, I've been out in my yard and I've just got a bit of soil in a bowl out of the garden. Pretty much removed any of the small pebbles and the like, anything that I don't particularly want there, just run it through my fingers. So we've got a semi-fine piece of soil. Now normally I mix this with a matte varnish or anything of that nature will do. I've had a look and I've found some old pots of hard coat from GW. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour some of this in there. If it's going to pour, that is. I'm going to use the other one because it's a bit runnier. There we go. Get an old brush. You don't want anything that you paint with. Mix a nice muddy paste up, because when this hard coat dries it'll stick the mud on brilliantly to the tank. So as you can see there, I've got like a muddy consistency. That'll work pretty well. Let's get set tank. I'm just going to liberally start splattering it all over it. Don't be frightened to really bang it on, because you can spread it out to your liking as you go along. I like to add clumps, especially in the wheel area and the track area. Splashes up the side of the armour. Like I say, concentrate on the inside of the wheels as well. Doesn't matter if you get a few clumps building up, because it adds to the effect. Splash it up the front as well, all over the tracks. Because when this stuff dries, if you do have any, sorry guys, if you do have any excessively large pieces, then you can just rub it with your hands. Even though it's sticking to the model, you can the excessive lumps will actually fall off. Because I also spray varnish it again a couple of times just to make sure that the mud stays in place as to where I want it. The big clumps before you do that process will just drop off, so don't worry about overdoing it, because you're quite safe. So you can see pretty much generally what I'm doing here. Being very liberal with it. It's not an exact science, far from it. This is mud at the end of the day anyway, so it'll splatter just about everywhere. But in my opinion, looks excellent. No need for, which can be fairly pricey pigments on occasion. It's 100% free, apart from the varnish, but like I say, you can use pretty much any make or manufacturer, because it will glue the soil to the tank, or I should say semi-glue it to the tank. See, I put a little bit too much in there, so I'll just brush it out. You'll be able to poke bits out as well with a, I don't know, pencil or something if you don't like it where it's built up. So there you go guys. Excuse me if that's not actually a camera shot. That's pretty much it. That's the first stage anyway. Looks messy, I know, but once this is dry, and then you can add some of your own unique colours if you wish. It does actually dry a very realistic mud colour, but I do tend to add a few colours to it myself. So yeah, there you go, that's pretty much it. Mud effect is now all around the tank. There you go guys, I'll show you in part 2 how I colour it. Hope that's some help to you guys. Cheers.